Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano. We're doing a live stream from the hotel. You can tell it's not my normal room. But we're here doing this. We're going to go over all of the merch that I bought yesterday, which is too much merch. Are you guys ready for this? Let's do it. For now, I'm just going to have my little camera out. There's a bunch of stuff there. But I'm going to have my wife hand me some stuff. She's off to the side. Oh, we're already starting with the super chat. Wowzers, you guys are going quick. You guys are going quick. Let me just move that chat so I can see it a little bit better, and then we'll get into everything else. So thank you for the super chat. I missed it. It was something. Where were we at here? $1.99 for Giant Man. Okay, I'm gonna give you that right now, but we're gonna make this a quick thing because I'm going back to Galaxy's Edge today. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm going back. Let's start off with the first thing I bought. This is gonna be the quick, simple, easy one. We waited in line. This is a limited release pin. It's got the date on it. See right there, 5/31/19. Cleared for landing Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Boom. It's a cool pin. I don't know what the limited number is, but I bought it. It was $15.99. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to warn you guys right now, the last thing we're going to talk about on the stream is lightsabers. It's going to be the last thing we do, because I want you to stick around till the end of the stream. But also, there's so much cool stuff. So... next, let's look at, and I'm not going to do like full-on toy reviews, but I am going to show you what I bought, so just so you know and what to expect. First thing we bought really was Kyber Crystals. These are just my extra Kyber Crystals that are duplicates. I got a duplicate purple, duplicate yellow. One thing I should tell you is that, the yellow and purple, I don't think that there are multiples of yellow and purple. Yellow is definitely... I'm going to set it down and show you a close-up. Yellow is definitely a Jedi Temple Guard. And then purple, you guys can see some close-ups. I'll give you a little bit of close-ups. There you go. See? But they do have different cuts. And you can tell when you look at the bottom of the shape, you put them next to each other, you'll be like, oh, these are definitely different, or these are definitely the same. But the two yellows that I got are definitely the same. And then, like, their Temple Guard and the two purples were both Mace Windu. And the way you find out these Kyber Crystals is through Holocrons. Now, I got a Sith Holocron, and I got the regular Holocron. There you go, regular Holocron. Oh, my phone went out. It'd be nice if that didn't happen. There we go. The regular Holocron. And they're really cool. And again, this isn't a toy demo. This is, but I might show you a little something. It's not a full toy demo today, but it is just like a toyception. Oh my goodness. Holocrons forever. So I just wanted to show you that. What was the next thing we bought?
So at Doc's, right? So
Doc Ondars. Oh, this, I'm not going to, because I have it displayed, so like, nice. You can see it, you can see it right there in that yellow case. I got the Jedi Temple Guard lightsaber, the yellow one. Yes, I did get that lightsaber. I bought it. I'm not opening it yet. I'm going to do a regular full unboxing and talk about it. It's still in the plastic wrap. I'm not opening that today, just so you guys know. I'm just showing you what I bought. I'm trying to enjoy myself and take all this in, go back to the parks in a little bit. But I wanted to give you guys can see all the stuff I got. So we did get that lightsaber. Mm-hmm. Afterwards, we jumped in line.
And that's where we got the bag.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So when you're at the park, they offer you, is it $1.50 or something like that?
Yeah, it came out to $1.63 with tax.
$1.63 with tax. Beautiful, reusable Disneyland bag. You can use this for groceries or whatever. Totally worth it. It's a huge bag. It's a very big bag. Like, it's, look at it. You see it in frame. It's like from my, it's bigger than my head. It's a good, solid bag. It's got a really cool design on it. If you're going to Galaxy's Edge, I definitely say buy this.
And they don't always offer it. So
you have to ask sometimes for some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Next up, what do we do? We waited for...
So then we got mine for
Savi's workshop, which I'll show you at the end, are Savi's lightsabers.
Okay, but in the meanwhile, I think the first thing that you had got were creatures.
Yeah, okay. So can you pick him up? He's got his remote control back there. I do want to show this to you guys because it's really cool. Yeah. Okay. Let's, how do you do this? So, the creature comes with this little magnetic thing you put under your shirt, but on your shoulder. It's like a little magnet. And his little butt magnetically just sits right on there, right? And he has a remote control. And the remote control so you get what I'm saying? He's like, so you can kind of incognito with this thing behind your back, be walking around the land, and people always look over and they like love it. Like I had this on in the queue, and people were just like, "What? What does this guy got a monkey lizard?" This is one of the best. $69.99 is how much this was, and it's so cool. One of the other creatures I got is the Minoc. I don't know if you can grab the Minoc. So this is $25 for this Minoc. And when I first got it, I was like, okay, cool. I want it for my car because I know it's got the little sucker on its mouth, so you can like stick it to things and it'll stay like on windows. And I was like, $25 is a little steep. But then I noticed on its belly, not on its belly, but on its back, there's a battery compartment right there. There's a whole battery compartment, so it must do something. And then I kind of felt around. It's like too many cameras. I felt around. There's a button. It makes its wings flap, and it makes Minoc noises. So, totally worth the $25. You hear that? That sounds totally familiar, right? Like, that's... Yeah. Okay, so I love it. I think the Minoc is one of the coolest things. I was thinking even of picking up a second one. Quacky Monkey Lizard, $70. Again, I went with the blue one. You guys helped me name him. We went with the name Sebasquabid, which was like a weird play of the letters of Sad Baby Squad. I'll put him over there. Next up... Yeah. See the box. Guys, this is the box for the creatures. The box is so cool. It's a huge box. It's, my fingers are in there, so you can like... It's not plastic sealed or anything. But it's got a nice feel to the box. Not Sad Baby approved, unfortunately. But it is just a basic creature box. It's not a different one per creature. They put any creature you get in the box if you ask for it. But you do kind of have to ask them for a box. Or they ask you. They say, hey, do you want a box or do you want a bag? I opted for both. I said, give me a box and a bag if you saw my vlog yesterday. There's a little vlogception. The Minoc's going off. So after that, what did we do? We're still waiting. You were waiting for Savi's. I got some food.
You got some food. You want to show them?
Yeah, let's show them. Speaking of food, how about a Dasani water bottle? Purified water for minerals with taste. We got a couple of those. Very cool, right? It's like it's neat. We also got, and these are not opened yet, we've kept these sealed, Sprite, right? That's, a lot of people say they're thermal detonators. I'm like, yeah, kind of. But if you really look at a thermal detonator, they don't have tops like that. They don't have a texture like that. I mean, I get it because it's a ball, but either way, I think they're really cool. I like the textured look on them. These things are pretty rad. Like,
pretty cool, but $5.50.
$5.50. We got diet as well. Yeah. But yeah, it's and there's a regular Diet Coke logo on there, so yeah. But $5.50 each. What do we do next though?
So then I think while we
were waiting for Savi's, we went and got a droid.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So this is, some of you saw him briefly in the. You just hand him to me. Yeah. I can't grab him one-handed. There he is. So guys, I want you to see the droid. Here he is. S4D B4 BY. Oh, my camera went out again. Face ID. Hi, it's my face. Hello. Cool. Whoa, that was weird. But this is him, S4D B4 BY. We went with colors to match the Dano Channel logo, and I went with the clear top because I really liked the clear top. But you want to see him do a little beeping and booping? So the remote, it has a button. Whoa, a button to make his head turn. Maybe I'm going to set the camera down because my hands are so full. Actually, if you wouldn't mind booping and beeping him, yeah, this will make it so much easier. And I can show him close up what it does. So those are his feet. She's doing his feet movements. The red one, the big red rectangle, is his head movements. You can spin his head around. And then the little red circles, one of them communicates. Here, spin his head around towards me. There you go. Oh, it's not in the middle. There you go. And then the red circles. One of them's communicate. There we go. And the other one boops and beeps. Now, do you want to see him in action, actually? I don't know if you can make him roam around the floor a little bit. Go forward, backward. You can make him turn with the other ones. he's a pretty cool. He's cool. Yeah, his little flap popped open. So the droids are really neat. $100. Someone said, "Are they worth it?" Right now, while the park is so busy, and if you have him on your back, it's so busy and so loud, you can't really hear him interact. He does. You can, yeah. If you're wearing it, she said she could feel him interact. What personality chip? Right now, he's got the Rebel Resistance, one of the Resistance. So here's the thing: there's 2 of each chip. There's one color of each. Or I'm sorry, 2 colors of each. How many? Those 2. It's an empty box, but that's fine. But there's like orange and blue are the 2 Resistance ones. You can tell by the logos on the back. This one's empty because it's already in them. But the like red and black are First Order, and then I think purple and gray are the Smuggler ones. But yeah, so you can see the emblems. Yeah. So again, Smuggler is this purple. That gray is also Smuggler, I believe. And the back's got a little. Show me the back. Yeah, the back's got the little Smuggler thing on it. So there's 2 of each. Just so you know, they're $13.99 each. So the droid, $100. The chips, $13.99 each. We bought all the chips so we can try them out when I get home. Again, in the land at Galaxy's Edge, you don't really get to do like you lose the immersion because of how busy it is, and that's understandable. So you don't really get to hear him boop and beep as much, but he does when you're walking around. There will be times where you're like, oh, what? But for right now, with as busy and crazy as it is it worth $100? No, I don't think so. Not for one. I don't think it's worth $100 for one. But if you're going to take it home, of course you're going to take it home. But when you get home, it's not really going to interact with much because there's nothing for it to interact with unless you buy 2 of them. So if you're willing to spend $200, you get 2 big like functional droids, and you get the different personality chips. You can have them interact and talk with each other, and those personality chips will actually matter then. So it's worth it if you want to buy 2, but by itself, just one of them, no, it's going to be kind of boring. I mean, it's cool for remote control reasons, but I don't know if it's worth $100. But 2 of them is worth $200, if that makes sense, because you get way more play out of having 2 of them. This is the backpack thing that it came with. It's a nice backpack. It actually has a hard foam insert. You can't really see it in there. And I don't think, maybe if I do a flash. Yeah, you can kind of see. There's a metal chain for some reason. But it's got a kind of like tie up top. And then it also has a zipper where the droid can pop out. And it fits the droid in there pretty nicely. I would say put it in there, but it's so hard to get it in.
Okay.
It's going to take forever.
That's fine.
But $40. $40 for that thing. So
yeah, feels nice.
Yeah. While we were getting the droid, though, this is a tip. You have the gift card. This was really cool, and you have to ask. Because I saw a lot of people who got droids and didn't know about this. So this is like an insider kind of tip right here. Only at the droid depot can you get this. You're like, what's this little paper thing? This is a gift card. It is a metal coin gift card. So all you have to do is load it with money, and you can keep it. It's a cool souvenir. Free, basically, because I put $100 on it. And then she's like, all right, spend the $100 on the droid. Done. And you get to keep the coin. And it's a hard metal gift card, but it's a thick coin. And it's a Black Spire Outpost. Really cool coin. You gotta know. You have to ask specifically to get that. So just a heads up. Do that at the droid depot. It's totally worth it, and not everybody's getting them. She had a stack behind her with a couple of them, but not every cashier was telling people about them at the droid depot. So again, you have to know to ask. I'm probably going to try and get another one of those today. Next up, we kind of went through all that other stuff. I think we're getting to the end of the video, the part that everyone has been waiting for the most, the lightsabers. Dano, show us the lightsabers, lightsabers, lightsabers. Look at you guys. You guys are going nuts. You're crazy. You want to hand me my hilt? Oh, you thought you were going to see it right now, didn't you? You were like, oh, what? Oh, look, there's a belt clip. There's a belt clip. Now, this is not the belt clip they sell for $17.99. I brought my own that I had from Ultra Sabers, and guess what? It works. And this one doesn't cost $17.99. It was like $10 from Ultra Sabers, just so you know. $200 for the lightsaber. This is what I went with. And this isn't a full breakdown video on the lightsabers, just so you know. I'm going to do another video when I get home where we talk more just about everything having to do with these lightsabers. But guys, they're metal. They're heavy. They don't like something about the paint in video and in pictures does make them look a little plasticky, but they are hard, heavy metal. The pieces themselves are heavy. They are metal. Oh, our droid's going to sleep. He's doing a little boopy song. I'm going to set that down. I'm going to take this thing. I forget how to take it apart. What do I do? Unscrew. There we go. You start to unscrew the pieces a little bit. There we go. And then you can... But I just want to show you guys some of these pieces. Because the inside is plastic, but it is definitely a metal. Like you can see, it's metal. The inside, the whole piece is metal. It's not like just, this piece is plastic, but the whole thing itself, metal. All the pieces are metal. Hard, solid, chunky. Quality is another good word for these. The inside, though, plastic. But $200, is it worth it? For the show, for the acting, for the light, for the story, man, that's worth it for that $200. Now you're probably wondering, Dad, what color did you get? Dad, what color? It is beautiful. You're right. It'd be more beautiful if I could get to stay on. So the pieces do screw in. You have to screw them down and tighten them, and you also have to kind of let loose the other pieces on the little side things in order to get to the center where your button cover is. Oh, I can't open mine today. Why? How about yours? This is weird. Oh, that's going to be a little better. You can still just kind of get it ready. There we go. So much easier now.
Let me see if I can open this one.
There's a blue Kyber crystal. There's the other part of my back. Again, little plastic on the inside, mostly metal. Mostly metal. You can see it's glowing. It is kind of hard to do it one-handed when I was filming it. I was like, I can't do this with the camera and do it, like always. But I had a blue crystal in there. And when you put it in there, it does make kind of a noise. It should make a noise. Again, kind of hard to do, so for kids, it's a little rough. Yes, crystals are $12.99. Yeah, it's not easy to get these crystals back in. But when you do, it does make a special sound. Oh, I'm doing it wrong, that's why. It should make a special sound. Maybe it didn't. But it does light up. I wonder if my batteries are low. It does light up, and you can see your crystal in there, nice. And then there's these little blue, I don't know if you can see see a little blue tab up there. The other one has a red tab up there. Those correspond with the blue and red tabs here. So you would match up your red and put it where the red is. It won't work otherwise. And then you've got the blue, and you want to match up the inside blue with that one. Then they close, and then you can kind of screw them back on a little tighter, and then you screw your end pieces back on, and you are good to go. Nice lightsabers. That's the one I went with. A little surprising, but it is beautiful. It is really good. And that's not the only lightsaber we got. You that's fine. You show it to me like that. And I'll put the pieces on. We also picked up the elemental nature. Like I said I would. I wanted both. So I had my wife build the other one. You were asking, can you build two at once? I don't think you can. I didn't ask.
I don't think.
But the way the show is and the way the stations are set up, they wouldn't want you to because it's fast. They have the way the show is designed is it takes place in like 15 minutes, and you don't really have much time to mess up their spiel because they're doing it to lighting, sounds, music cues. So they kind of make you work quick, but that's why you only get to pick from. That's why before you go, you pick which style. Like while you're waiting in line, they come around and say, "Hey, what style do you want?" They tell you to wear your pin, so when you're in the show, they can like identify real quick, pull out the tray for you. And so it's seamless. It looks like they do little things ahead of time to set them up for success so that when you do have to do the show, it's totally worth it. You're like, okay, yeah, no, this is cool. How did they know? Because they read the pin. They knew which pieces to pull out. And you're limited to those pieces so you don't take forever. So you can do the show. Everybody lights them up at the same time. It's really cool. You'll see the video on it later. But I'm going to take those pieces and show you guys the blade and what it looks like. All that good. Again, we've got a green crystal in here because it's elemental nature. Put that on. I'll light it up for you real quick. And again, not a full lightsaber review video, but I wanted you to at least see what I got because I know you guys are fiending. I know you're fiending for this stuff. I can see it because every other question I get is, lightsabers, Dano, where's the lightsabers? You ready? Yes. Oh, the glow on this thing is so good. The sound, the way it lights up, I'm telling you right now, way better than Ultra Sabers. Get out of here with Ultra Sabers. Quality of the blade, it feels, okay, it doesn't feel as thick as like the combat heavy grade Ultra Sabers one, but it doesn't feel cheap. It does not feel cheap. I'm going to put a stress test on these. Don't worry, I'm still on vacation. I don't live here, but when I get home, back home, one of these days, either like next week or something, I'm going to go out to the middle of the desert by our house and bang one of these things until it breaks. And I'm going to take an Ultra Sabers and bang that one until it breaks. For you guys. That's why the Super Chats are appreciated. Because this is a like $50 blade, but I'm going to destroy it just so you guys know how combat ready is it. Now, actually, let me show you something. We'll give you a little demonstration on how hard they want you to hit these things. I'll give you that. You want to kind of jump into frame here. Actually, if you just smack mine, you see it didn't flash. You have to hit hard. You gotta like, really whack it in order to make them flash, make noise. Yeah, like they don't. We're good. She was going a little crazy. But you have to hit hard to make the sound happen. So $200, yeah, plus tax. But I would tell you what the exact amount was, but tax rates change sometimes yearly, like or 2 years. They'll change the tax rate by a couple pennies, and it's Southern California. It's a lot. It's like 13% or something. Oh, yeah. This is the bag they come with. I'm sure you guys have seen these online also. The bags are interesting because it's one big piece of foam here, which is where you put the blade. And see how it's kind of floppy? There's another piece of foam here where the hilt goes. So it's top heavy because the hilts are heavy. It's kind of top heavy. So it's a little awkward. But it is cool. The lightsabers, again, they're quality. Better than any toy I've ever had. But because it's so heavy and metal, this is not a kid's toy. It's a little wobbly.
I was shocked.
It was definitely shocking. Yeah. Like when you pick up the first piece, you're like, oh, what?
Yeah. You're like,
okay,
whoa. This
is not a toy lightsaber. This is a nice, well-made, quality metal lightsaber. $200? Yeah. I think it's worth it. I'm really glad we did it and we got them. So, no, mine's probably on my jacket. Actually, I do know where mine is. My pin is right here. Yours is on your shirt from yesterday, I believe. But there's my pin, the protection and defense. They had us wear it again so they could identify who we were. But guys, it was a nuts, crazy day. I'm gonna go film more stuff. We're gonna eat food today. Yesterday we didn't really get to eat much food. How do you get the white one? You buy a crystal. Oh wait, yeah, I have white crystals. Did we show you those? I have. These are two different white crystals, aren't they? Or no? I think they're two. They are two different cuts. Yeah, let me double check and show you. These are two different cuts. So I do want to show you how that works. Look at my face. Okay, if you look close, you can see they are two different cuts. They're not the same shape. The bottom's more thick on this one up top. It's more thin on the bottom. So there are two different white crystals, which does make me think. I think one's Ahsoka and one is like Maz or something like that. We can, you know what, for you guys, because I like you, I'll test it out. Okay, I'll do one quick test so we can see what's what. Again, because I like it. So the thicker one, the thicker white crystal goes in. We're going to twist these things. We're going to twist this thing. We're going to press on two sides. Come on. Come on. My battery's dead. What's going on here? They do come with a USB charger in a bag also is the other part. Who's in here? Who's in here? Hey, I'm getting an email that I'm live right now. $2, can you wear the saber around the park? Yeah, you can. You definitely can. Should I read that as Yoda? Saber you can wear around the park, yes? Okay, good. Come on, do your thing. Come on. I want it to do its thing. I can never get this to work. Who is that? Who is that? Incredible. Say something. It's like hard to hold. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is hard to hold, and it's kind of.
With me.
Who is that? It almost sounds like he said Vader though, but it almost sounds like
one with the Force. The Force is with me.
Chirrut. He's Chirrut. So one of the white crystals is Chirrut from Rogue One. That's really cool. I hope he says it's.
The Force is with me, and I am with the Force, and I fear nothing. For all this, as the Force wills it.
I'm glad we got to have this moment because I love Chirrut. That's so cool. That's actually really cool. He's one of the white ones, and I think the other white one is. Again, we'll do it. Real quick demo, just because I like you. Ooh. Did I mess it up? There we go. I think it's a
Force is strong.
Is it also Chirrut? It's a different cut. That's interesting. That sounded like Chirrut. Maybe I gotta buy another one.
What do you know about Kyber Crystals?
That's definitely Chirrut.
The strongest stars have hearts of Kyber.
Okay, this is interesting. I expected Ahsoka.
May the Force of others be with you.
I love that he's the one on this, but I'm a little weirded out right now that the two different cuts have the same voice. It doesn't say shake 'em. The thing says to hold two sides, but you can't really. There's no way to tell that you're doing that. And when you do hold it, you kind of bump the little buttons and turn it off. So it does get a little weird like that. So just a heads up, they're not perfect. For $49.99, they are cool, but they're not just $49.99. They're $49.99. You have to buy all the $12, $13 accessories to go with it. So they are an expensive set of toys. Again, really cool. And I'm going to do a deep dive when I get home where we try all the different combinations. We go through all of it. I just wanted to show you guys a little taste of all the merch that I got because I got to pack it up, throw it in the car because we're going back to Disneyland. Again, there's all our stuff. Our messy hotel, pizza boxes, droids, stuff everywhere. It's been fun. Guys, thank you so much for watching this and the super chats and all that good stuff. I did not get a rare black crystal. What time is my reservation today? Today my reservation is for 5 to 9 p.m. If you watched my vlog yesterday, you saw we had a couple problems in the morning with our reservation. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes today. Crystals are $12.99, $13 plus tax. Can you bring your saber back into the park? I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't see why.
I was thinking about doing it this morning, but the problem about bringing your saber back or like wearing it on a belt clip, Ultra Sabers are lighter. They're not as heavy as these custom sabers. These custom sabers are, like I said, they're beefy, man. They're like, it feels like they weigh like 3 to 4 pounds. Well, like 3, probably about 3 pounds. Yeah, more than 2, but not quite 5. So it's like, yeah, about like 2 to 3 pounds. But that's 2 to 3 pounds on your pants, tugging them down. You know, like I don't want to do it. It just sounds uncomfortable. But you could. I don't see why not. I don't see why they would be like, no, you can't bring that. But it's honestly one of the worst parts about yesterday was carrying all this crap around. I couldn't like vlog. I couldn't shoot video very well. I couldn't enjoy myself as much because my arm. I had a backpack on. I had a creature on my arm. I had a lightsaber in my hand. I had to buy the big creature box in another bag. I'm like, how am I supposed to record video today when my hands are full of all of this awesome merch? So today I'm going to go back. We're going to film even more. And I still filmed a ton. You guys only got to see like a third of what I filmed in the vlog style. I also did other stuff where I break down prices. So that's coming soon. No, I didn't get a black Kyber. There is a black Kyber, as we talked about before. If you really want to know more, go back and watch my other vids. What about returning with a droid? That's the other thing I want to do. I wanted to bring the droid today, but again, I don't want to be bogged down. And we're going to get another droid. We're going to get a BB unit tonight. So when I do go home, it's worth it. And I can play with all the different chips and do videos for you guys showing you how they interact. That way you guys can, before you go, know more about what you want to buy. So again, it's a service I'm giving you guys. I'll buy it, and I'll do the work figuring it out. So you guys, it takes the guesswork out if you don't want. But if you don't want spoilers, don't watch the vids. But yeah, that's how it works. That's what I'm doing here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this live stream. It's been so much fun going to Galaxy's Edge. And also, a big, huge thank you to any of you who I met yesterday. I actually met a lot of people. A lot of people stopped me and were like, Dano, hey! Wanted to say hi and take pictures and stuff. It was the best day. That actually made the day even cooler for me. Because I don't, that doesn't happen to me. I'm always just in my studio, and no one knows who I am, where I'm from. But when I go to a big Star Wars event like this, to be stopped by like real physical people, not just through a chat with text on a screen, but to like meet, high five, take pictures with you guys for real in real life, was so cool. It was the best. We'll talk more about the blue milk and stuff tomorrow. Today we're going to try the green milk when we go back. Blue milk, I'll just tell you this much: it's delicious. It's delicious.
Really good.
It was so good, actually. It was so good. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta pack up and get ready. Pack the car. We're gonna leave tonight after our reservation. So I just wanted to make sure I gave you something today. Show off the merch. Do a little live talk with you. Again, I appreciate the super chats and all that good stuff. Use the Amazon links if you want to support the channel. It's a free, easy way to do it. All you do is use one of my links before you shop and buy anything. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps me create more videos like this. So I couldn't do this without you. You know I love you. Till the Spire? Are we gonna change it to Till the Spire for these videos instead of May the Force have with you? Till the Spire? Goodbye forever. Maybe we'll do that. See ya.